Well, we are live.
I know we're live. People are trickling in.
you got
Trickling in. We'll get there.
Hey, you got to give them a few minutes.
I will save this Xfinity read for a few more minutes so that maybe another 25 people get to hear it.
All right.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do in the meantime? Because, Xfinity kicks the segment off. So
Really?
Yeah.
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 Oh. Well, hey, do you know what? Parker Kligerman wins the Xfinity race and he forgets to say fast
As fast as Xfinity.
And he
Yeah.
So he missed out on a little kickback.
Yeah. Little attaboy.
And I'm like, hey, man, we're standing there in Victor Lane. And he's like, damn it, I forgot to say it in my interview. And I'm like, well, there's still time. Where's the camera? Are we still live?
Yeah.
Is the race still?
To anybody.
Yeah. Is the broadcast still
grab
going?
A camera or something.
Yeah.
Too bad it doesn't carry to the show. That'd be like, you're talking as fast as Xfinity Internet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, NASCAR fans, booming speeds when you see it. The Xfinity Wi-Fi, well, it's booming. Like the roar of a NASCAR engine on race day, Xfinity Wi-Fi gives you the proper power and speed. It's like NASCAR in your home. You can choose the right plan for you, and you're off to the races. They don't just raise the bar. They stream in overdrive. Xfinity is a proud premier partner of NASCAR. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We've had a good show. TJ and I talking about the Xfinity race, Richmond, tires, New Hampshire. Playoffs. Wrecking. Who's at fault? And we've had a lot of fun.
I have a question for Andrew. Goes with the official ones. How are you with Terry McLaurin news? You feeling better?
Oh, my gosh. Made my day. So I was at the late model shop getting my car set up for Florence this weekend and saw that text come across, and, it was a massive weight lifted off my chest. I was just like, all right, time to get to work. Getting emotional thinking about it. Yeah, Terry McLaurin, who is our best receiver in Washington, wanted a new deal. He's got 1 year left on his contract. They finally come to some agreement, and he's locked in for the next 4 years. It's a 3-year deal, but he's got one left on the final year of his contract currently. You know how it is. You got a player that you really like. He's a great locker room guy, good attitude, good character, just solid kind of guy you need around a team.
When your best player is the leader, that's good.
He's productive. And so we need him. We need him to have an opportunity to run it back this year to get back to the
Jaden Daniels needs him bad.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. Can't wait to see him on the field making plays.
Well, that's good. Some good news to start, Ash Jr. The YouTube chat is populating too. Some of our, biggest fans, Martha, Miami, Bev, are commenting good morning, so it's good to see them.
Yep.
But this first question is from Joe on Twitter. Actually, he sent this in last week. How much influence does the team/sponsor have when it comes to paint scheme design? Like,
really?
who gets like?
That's different. I think that there is a story that Rick Hendrick was telling the other day. We were on a call with him, and when we were doing the negotiating for our partners, Pepsi and Mountain Dew, PepsiCo and Mountain Dew, they were like, Kelly's in the room with them, and they were like, all right, man, we'll get on some car designs and da-da-da. And Kelly's like, well, Dale wants to be involved. Dale really wants to do the whole car. And they were like, oh, no, we're gonna do this and that and other. And she's like, nope, Dale's going to do the car. And they were like, and Rick says in the boardroom when Kelly is done negotiating, like she'll have her book open, her notes, and when she's like, the final answer is this, she takes the book and shuts it like that. And so, like, middle of that meeting, they're like, yeah, we're going to design the car. We already have some ideas and da-da-da. And she's like, nope. Dale Jr.'s going to design the car. And they were like,
done deal.
And Rick said, Rick's at the other side of the table, and he's like, "Y'all, I think we need to take a break." And he goes out into the hallway with Kelly, and he's like, "Kelly, this is a big deal. There's a lot of parameters and money on the table and stuff like that." And Kelly's like, "This is what's going to happen."
That is awesome.
Yeah, I love telling that story. It's more about really like the negotiator that Kelly is, and just how she's fearless.
Yeah.
And so pretty fun to be in a room with her when she's trying to work something out with a partner or something like that. But if you're, I've always kind of been interested in this. I love designing cars. I get involved a little bit these days. I'm fortunate we have a really, really good design team upstairs, led by Ryan Williams, and we have, I don't ever have to really get involved in his work because he's just got such great ideas. And every time I feel like I ever do anything to some of the things that he creates, I feel like I'm pulling him back, or undoing some of the coolness. But so I've really gotten out of the design aspect of some of the stuff we're doing and left it more to him. Some drivers that I know, like I've talked to them over the years, in the 20, 25 years I've raced, I've talked to drivers and they're like, "Oh, I don't care what the car looks like." And so I'm like, how could you not care what it looks like, right? And they're just like, "I don't care what it looks like. I don't care." And I'm like, I want to care. Like I want to drive the car harder, and I'm more excited to drive the car when I think it looks cool. But there's some drivers that don't really care about that part, and which is interesting. But most of the time, it's the design team with the race. The race team has the design guys. They're going to put some things together. They're going to send them to the sponsors. Sponsors going to throw some ideas. The sponsors usually have bad ideas.
Especially if they're new.
They do. They just don't know, what it's going to, they don't know what makes they see on paper, "Oh, that's cool," but paper to racetrack, you lose a lot.
Sure.
Things get harder to see. A lot of times they'll put their decal or their name on the race car on the paper, on the art design, and you're like, "Dude, that's going to disappear on the track." Like right now, looking at it, yeah, that's cool. But when I put that car 75 feet away, or from a broad camera shot, that's 150 feet away, you can't see it. It disappears. And so you got to kind of guide them, hold their hand a little bit, and be like, "Man, you got to allow us to have this and that and the other to let the car jump off the page, so it's easy to spot in a pack." And it's kind of sometimes, and it's fun I love, one of the things I enjoy about social media is seeing all the creative from either real cars that teams are making, or there's some creators out there that are just doing like, prototypes.
Concepts.
And it's like, man, there's some really cool ideas out there that'll never actually get to see the racetrack. And so it's kind of,
a lot of them run iRacing with that, trading paints. You can see a lot of cool stuff on there.
Yeah. What I like about what Ryan does is it feels like he does a lot of cool creative things to like make the brand come alive.
Sure.
Like for helmet, all the helmet schemes, those are my favorites.
Yeah.
Because like he does a good job. So that's cool to know that you still kind of dabble in it.
I love to like see the car come together, and if I'm driving it, I want to like it.
Yeah.
And I'll get involved with Ryan. If I'm driving the car, I'll get involved with Ryan. But most of the time, it's the race team's design department that's going to get the design to the partner, and they're gonna work really hard. There's a lot of tug of war.
Yeah,
because the partner will be like, "Oh no, we can't have that color on our car. Oh no, that color we can't have. It's got to be this color." They're very specific, and you're like, "Shit, dude, that really changes everything. That doesn't look as good." And you kind of got to pull back and forth on trying to convince them what's going to look the best.
Yeah, and tying back to that story of Kelly, I want to say it's been a while, but I think she told that story from her perspective when she was interviewing Rick Hendrick on an Old Business Motorsport. So if you're interested in that story, it was a great episode. I would go back and listen to it.
Some of the things that I remember is like the Bud would want to run the red car all the time.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We didn't. Yeah, they didn't like to run special schemes.
Yes.
We did from time to time, but they were rare. Nationwide had to have a blue hood, so whatever we designed, the hood needed to be blue, and stuff like that. And the teams will want to run like stripes up the A post because it creates like a trip line and some air, like downforce. Like just if you decal the A post,
There's an edge.
there's an edge. It creates an edge. The decal creates an edge on the car, and it's just a hair of downforce.
I
Right?
love that.
And so, and you'll see, like you can look at the car. They'll like make on some cars, they'll make like the quarter panel right in front of the rear tire black, so that the scanner can't really read it that great, And so there'll be parts. This has been going on for years, but there'll be parts of the car that are intentional for performance. And that bugs me because I know it's not like a design idea.
Sure.
It's a performance. It's like taken the scheme and they've added this like thing to it, this ick. But it's got to be there because the crew chief's like, I need it for aero, right?
My God.
Yeah.
You don't like that? I love that there.
It
Even
fucks
when
the
it comes
scheme
to
up.
paint,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
I
it's
know.
not
But
about the
even when
scheme.
it comes to paint scheme, like there's no detail that's overlooked. Like it's like a beautiful form of innovation.
So it's not nothing beautiful about it.
Wow.
I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's- I don't know. You
It
look at
makes
a car.
the schemes look like shit. But you're like,
Yeah.
well, it's got the crew chief's like insisting that it's there.
You
right?
almost look at an ugly paint scheme. You're like, that looks fast.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that. This next question's coming from Christian. Do you still wish drivers could talk to each other via radio on the track?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Love that.
Oh yeah. I mean, we wouldn't be able to keep up with the amount of entertaining shit that we could put on the broadcast if the drivers
Oh my
were talking
God.
back and forth,
Yes.
right?
I can't even imagine what that would be
No,
like.
man, it would just be chaos. But like, it would be like, where do you turn? There'll be so many conversations happening, especially when something bad goes down, like the big wreck at Daytona on the front stretch. You'd be like, well, shit, we're gonna take 30 minutes sifting through all of the conversation here to give it to the fans and say, oh man, listen to what this guy said. Oh, what this guy said this and this guy said that. You know?
Can you imagine like when Eric Jones got shuffled out, he'd flip over to
Oh hell yeah!
like
Right.
yeah.
Would that mess the driver up though? Because now they can't hear their
cares?
crew chief.
Oh, who cares?
It'd be great.
Oh man.
Well, they would be able to make the and they've done this in the past. They would make the crew chief be the overriding so anytime the crew chief keyed up and talked, or the spotter, it would override anything.
Yeah.
And I know they can do that, but I used to have a harness in my car when we went to Daytona and test. I had a harness in my car that would hook up to music, and so I could listen to music sitting on pit road, because we'd sit on pit road in line,
Forever.
waiting to go out single file runs. You'd pull out there, there'd be 20 damn cars, and I mean it's about 5 minutes per car, because they're waiting on a completely clear racetrack to get no obstruction, right? No,
and
help.
nobody jumped the line either. It was
Yeah.
like that's where you were lined up. That's where you just
Yep.
waited for your turn.
Yep.
It was
And you'd be in that line on pit road for 45 minutes. So I'd sit there and listen to music. But if Tony Jr. had to say something, or when I pull out on the track, they'd start talking, it'd override the music.
Would you run on track with music?
Yeah, but I couldn't hear it because of music.
Oh, because the engine was so
Yeah.
loud. Yeah. Wow.
But it was still playing.
Dang. And you can't do that anymore.
They don't test or practice anymore.
Yeah,
Right,
these were like
yeah,
3-day
that's true.
tests. So
Yeah.
yeah,
We'd be in Daytona for 3 days, testing from 8 to 5, run after run after run, sitting
Yeah.
in that line for 45 minutes at a time, hour after hour after hour. It was so boring. But man, you're gonna go out there and go, oh, that went a tenth faster. Ooh,
How exciting.
yeah, good change.
It was like that.
Oh yeah, it was just like that.
Why'd they ever go away with you can't talk to people?
I don't know.
It was during the tandem.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was during tandem, so it
Oh.
was kind of like a tandem only thing.
Yeah, that's whenever they allowed it was in tandem
Yeah.
races.
I'm Team Chaos, so let's bring it back.
Yeah.
Let's
I think it'd be
start the
cool
petition.
if you could jump over on somebody else's radio and talk shit.
Hey, exactly.
There'd be
You know,
so much.
or high five them, right? They win the race. Everybody's jumping on their radio. It'd be like just everybody talking over top of each other. You know, congratulating that driver if they were very popular.
Could you imagine host of ours radio?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He wouldn't hear a single word from
Yeah.
anybody else.
It'd make restarts more exciting. Like,
I mean, what if you were racing somebody and the second place is catching first place? Flips over to his radio. He's like, "Oh, I'm inside him!" Like diving. Down, you know, like, oh my god.
Or you could switch over to the guy behind you on restarts and be like, "Get in the gas now!" You know.
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
the restart. You're right.
You could
the
call
restart
your own
games.
restarts.
There's good and bad to this. It'd be
Oh, yeah.
entertaining though.
It would be something we'd love, and then we'd want it to go away after about 5 years, kind of like the digital mirror. Like, oh, that's nice, that digital mirror, and now we're all like, fuck that.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's the trade. Give us. We get rid of the mirror and we get back drivers being able to talk to radios. I feel like that's a fair trade.
And then what?
We just start with the
let's-
mirror.
Yeah. Let's get rid of the mirror, and then we'll let the drivers talk to each other and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 5 years we'll want the mirror back.
No, we'll something different.
Radioactive would be like a 4-hour show.
Oh my
No.
god.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm all for it. This is our official petition to NASCAR to please.
It would definitely
Keep this going.
stir up
Yeah.
some like, I don't know, rivalries more, I would say, because
Sure,
if they
yeah,
can get on
yeah.
there and talk each other at that point.
I want to see what the YouTube chat has to say, so put your opinions in now. But let's go to the next question. This is actually from our good friend NASCAR Chasm on
Oh
Twitter.
hell,
Did you
yeah.
see what he bought at Daytona?
no.
No.
So he bought.
Maybe.
He said, "I found this picture at the Daytona 2000
yeah.
store from this past
Yeah, the
weekend."
flipping the bird.
Yes. So can I show this on camera? I actually don't know if I can show the.
You can blur
Go
out
for
the.
Here, I'm
hand-
cutting off. I'm cutting off the actual bird, but that's the.
Yeah.
So what is
happened
that?
there?
Yeah, he
All
wants
right.
to know what it is.
So I remember exactly where this was. We were at DEI. If you ever been to the shop, Earnhardt Incorporated, we were in that middle space where all the cars are parked. If you go there now and kind of look through the glass, you'll see my Xfinity car, mine and Dad's Japan race cars that we raced each other. You'll see all these cars sitting there. We were in that space shooting for Racer Magazine.
Okay.
And that picture is in the magazine. They used that picture inside that episode or that edition of Racer Magazine. And we were behind the camera is Jade Gurse and a couple other people. And I was sitting there between shots talking to them. We were bullshitting. And they said something. And I was like, F you. And I flipped the bird. Well, the guy grabbed the shot.
Oh.
The guy got a picture of it, and I never thought that they were gonna use it, and I was like, oh no, you got me red-handed
Yeah.
flipping the bird, ha ha ha, and sure enough, they put it out in the magazine, and I was like, damn, I was like, that might be a problem, but yeah, it never got. Bud didn't care about stuff like that. Budweiser. They were like, man, just live your life, have fun. And, other, like, if I was M&M's or, I say M&M's because I was friends with Elliott Sadler, and me and him would talk about the contrast between, like, how I just kind of got to raise hell, drink beer, and,
It's the best.
be a goofball. And he had to kind of, like, be careful, right? And be smart. But I don't know how that would have been handled if it were if I had a different partner. But
It was a good mix.
yeah,
People are asking for me to show it again, so that is
Yeah.
it one more time. I love the font, attitude. It's
why don't you just show them?
Yeah, you can
just
show it.
I can show the whole
Yeah,
thing.
just-
I'll take the heat.
All right.
But that attitude,
Full
somebody
photo.
put that on there. Somebody put that on there later down the road.
Oh, so that didn't come
No,
with it.
you can find that on the internet, that picture. But it was in the Racer magazine,
That's hilarious.
and I was like, "Oh wow, Racer!"
NASCAR Chasm's follow up is, can you make this your Twitter avatar?
I don't know.
Probably
Maybe
found
back in
out.
the day. Back in the day, you could.
I'm tempted.
Oh,
yeah.
all
I
right.
think I might
Maybe we'll
create
see
some
it.
problems.
It might. It might. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see what you end up doing.
Wait, so you're racing this weekend, right? It's
Lawrence.
qualifying. 22nd?
22nd. We will not be surprised.
Pencil it in.
What time's your
What
feature?
Could I bet on that?
Damn, man, we're running late. Features ain't going to start till 9 o'clock.
Oh wow.
Yes. Sucks.
I might even go.
Shit, it's late. I've been trying to tell them, man, to get them started a little earlier. We need to be racing and done by 10:30. But
Does Steve still run that?
Steve Zacharias,
Yeah. All right, Steve. I'm coming to see you.
Is that Saturday night?
Friday.
Friday night.
Yep. Friday night.
Yeah,
Alright.
a little earlier this weekend.
Yeah, you got college football on Saturday.
We do. We do.
Well, good.
Got our bets to make.
Oh, yeah. I can't
Big
wait.
weekend.
Me too.
Big day for Travis this
Yeah.
coming weekend.
So excited.
I'm also following up on the last question. I'm seeing a lot of people saying bring back the radio chatter, including Jacob, who said we need it ASAP. So there you go.
Yep.
That's what the fans are saying about that. This next question's coming from Chase. He wants to know, how much time are you actually going to spend playing the new Hell Let Loose game?
Oh yeah.
Are you going to see Amy and the kids?
Yeah. That's funny.
Vietnam.
Yeah, Hell Let Loose is a first-person shooter that we've been messing around with for the last 5 years or so, and they got a Vietnam version coming out soon. I don't know when it comes out, but yeah, it looks fun. I'm a gamer, man. I love playing video games, but it's just harder and harder to find the time to like fit it into the day.
Well, TJ will give you 2 weeks to get NCAA in, so you're good there.
Yeah, you'll have time.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this game.
Between iRacing, the new console game coming out, college football,
Oh, my God.
Hell Let Loose Vietnam.
You're going to be busy.
I'll tell you, I have about probably 4 nights a week where I've got about an hour after the kids go to bed from like 9:30 to 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, you walk into the room, like all of it's in one room. Like I can play all the games in one room. And you walk in there and you're like, If you play one, you're not playing the others.
Right.
Right? You're like, can't decide. Wish I could do it all.
Simmer's like, play with me.
Yeah.
How did Amy see that tweet that you put out?
No, she's not on Twitter.
Oh, so that's probably good.
She gets on Twitter like once every 5 years for like 10 minutes
And leaves.
and leaves. It's kind of nice because I can say whatever I want.
What if she has a burner?
Yeah. She's not. She would tell me.
Yeah,
She
you would know.
I would know about it in the kitchen in the morning as we're getting breakfast. I would hear about
I
it.
can see it now tomorrow. Why'd you change your avatar to this?
Yeah, right.
I told her. I told her a little bit about some of the stuff I was posting, but
Do you ever have her check your tweets? Be like, hey,
Yeah.
I think this is good.
oh yeah, I mainly for proofreading because I'll look at it and I'll be like, I'm sure there's something wrong here. I just
Yeah.
can't see it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, can you read this?
Will you ever ask?
That's
her,
understandable.
will you say like, is this funny? Like, do you think this?
Oh,
is
yeah,
good? Will
yeah.
she shoot you down?
Yeah.
Is she
Yes.
pretty straight
Yeah.
shooter when it comes
Oh,
to
yeah.
that?
Yeah, no, 100%.
More often
You
than
need
not,
that.
she says
Yes.
it's not funny.
Oh, wow.
She's like, Amy's like, all the shit you say you think is funny. Like
Right.
other people aren't going to read this and go,
Right.
oh, hilarious.
Yeah.
You love it. I'm like, well, that's kind of good enough, right? Like,
Yes.
I'm just trying to entertain myself when it's all said and done.
That's how I operate.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter to make everyone else have a good time.
the same way.
It's for me, right?
I feel like that happens in person a lot too. Like there's.
I mean, if you happen to like my tweet, great. But I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
really for my
Right.
pure enjoyment.
Yes.
I definitely think it happens in like general too, hanging out.
Yeah.
She does not find some humor in some things.
Boy, you better watch out.
Yeah, you
Treading on thin water.
might. Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
I'm the same way. I get shot down a lot. I show my girlfriend a lot of tweets, and she'll shoot me.
You just
I'm shocked by
looking
that.
for any opportunity to tell us you have a girlfriend.
I know. That's what I was waiting for.
Well, she does watch. She does watch. So she would appreciate the shout out. Yeah. Many people would be surprised, actually. So
He could not wait
Wait to do that.
figure out how to come in here and tell us he had a girlfriend.
just trying to be relatable, man. All right.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long have y'all been dating?
Almost a year.
A year, man.
Yeah.
Have you told her you love her?
Yes.
Oh, who said it first?
Who do you think?
You.
Yeah.
Did she say it back?
Did
She
you
did.
say it back?
She did.
How long did you wait?
I can't remember.
Oh, you know. You can't
can't-
remember.
it-
You do not forget this. You're lying.
It was within,
This is great.
I don't know,
3 weeks.
3 months.
3 months. That's all right.
Yeah.
Good. Go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good amount of time.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Congrats, Andrew, on the girlfriend.
All right. Travis, give me the one to go.
We can do
All right,
one
we
more.
can do one more.
We're still waiting for Ryan to join us.
Let's see. This one's from Dom. Speaking of video games, the NASCAR 25.
Is it Dominic
cover-
Corelli?
No, I don't
No.
think
I
so.
think I know where this is going.
It's not. No.
Yeah.
It's
When
not.
are we gonna get this league started, TJ?
He literally just joined 2 days ago,
Yeah.
so you know.
No, this is about NASCAR 25. The cover came out. What's your reaction to
Great.
William Byron, Blaney, and Bell, the Killer Bees,
Love
on the
it.
cover?
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah. I love it. I like having more than one driver. I mean, I thought the EA Sports ones were really cool from back in the day. It's cool to still see some of those pop up on social media from time to time. It was always cool to be the guy that was selected. That was really cool. So you know, it was our sort of Madden cover moment.
Yeah.
As a driver back in the day, we certainly did think that was neat. But I think after all these years coming back and making and creating this console game and iRacing and this console game, this is going to be a journey, right, of annual releases and developments. And so to start out of the gate, I think it's good to have a group on there. And I would kind of be cool. It'd be cool to kind of get back though to having like one singular racer, right?
The champion.
The champion.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's a perk.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Can you make that cover, right? And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm real happy with it. I'm excited for everybody to get this product in their hands in October, and can't wait to get running.
I like that champion idea. It could be something cool where like you already have the cover made for like next year and you show the champion when they win. It's like the Goodyear car
Yeah.
or something like that. I think that'd be kind of a cool extra perk.
That's right.
It'd be Joey Logano every other year.
That's right.
But all right, well that's a good place to wrap up this Ask Junior. Thanks to Xfinity for always being a proud partner of this segment.
Yeah, in racing and in life, speed isn't optional. It's expected. As a driver and Xfinity Series team owner, I rely on things that perform under pressure. That's why I go with Xfinity Wi-Fi, fast, dependable internet, and one price locked in for 5 years, no contracts, no slowdowns, no nonsense. Xfinity Wi-Fi, proud premier partner of NASCAR and great supporter here at Dirty Mo Media. Thank y'all for tuning in. Been a lot of fun. Been a great show. We'll see you later. Yeah, we'll see you later
Next week.